So let's take it back to the basics for right now, though. What is love? It's a noun. I have love in my heart. It's a verb, most often used as a verb. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I love you. Yes. And I love you, Dave. Thank you. I give you a wave back. I can feel it. So, what's it like when I say I love you, or when someone says I love you? How does that feel? It feels great. So love's a feeling. So we're amping it up a little bit here. It's a word, it's a noun, it's a verb, it's a feeling. And it's an expression of energy within us. It manifests itself unconsciously at times, like just out of nowhere. Where did that come from? And then it manifests itself consciously. We make that decision to bring love into our lives and to express love. And when we do, it is transformative.
So, Darrell's right. We are actually wired for love. Our true essence is love. And our natural state of being is relaxed joyfulness. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the brain. Because if you know how the brain works, you're going to be able to return to your birthright, that natural state of being open, receptive to love, to Christ consciousness, to the loving kindness within you that's always there. So now, are you with me? Are you enjoying school? You know I'm a teacher, so there are going to be some lessons today. So now take your fingers and wrap them around your thumb, or your limbic system. This part of the brain is your prefrontal cortex, also called the neocortex. It's the new brain. It's the part of the brain that we don't share with the mammals or the reptiles. It's only with humans that have this. And this is the part of the brain that helps you to integrate the cognitive aspects of your brain with the emotional aspects. It helps you to reflect. So when that alarm goes off, if you have access to your prefrontal cortex, you can think, well, is it safe? Let me think about it. Perhaps it's okay. Or maybe it isn't okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about the 3 stages of relationships and how our brain impacts each stage. And to do that, we're going to invite a beautiful, loving couple. They, Joe and Michelle, and they have 2 children in our family ministry, and they're going to demonstrate the 3 stages. And the first stage is called the romantic stage. Come on up, Joe and Michelle. Give them a hand. The romantic stage. Do you remember? Here the couple has access to their wholeness, to their joy, to their love. And if we were to put brain scans on these 2, we would find there's no blood going up to that prefrontal cortex. No! It's all in the limbic system. And we want it to last, but you know what? As great as it is, there's something better up ahead. And I would say enjoy it while it lasts.
And if they stayed in this state forever, they'd never get anything done anyway. So we have to move on here at some point. The hard part is that the next stage that we move on to is called the power struggle.
I see my way.
Letting go and letting love is probably the furthest thing from your mind. Or Rumi says this: out beyond wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. You see, nature is brilliant. It is going to put you together with sometimes the most incompatible person on this earth in order for you to see what's going on in your heart and how you express it towards them is taking you to that next level.
But the last stage is the conscious relationship. Yes. And this is why relationships can be such a vehicle for helping you deepen your spiritual path, because it's really a spiritual practice to monitor how your brain is working, to monitor what state you're in, whether you're reactive or receptive, and to use your spiritual practices to bring you back to your birthright, to being an open, loving state of being. So whether you use meditation or yoga or breath work, all of that will help come back to being in a state that you can have a conscious relationship. So I'd like you to join me in thanking Joe and Michelle for demonstrating.
Also, we'd like to thank Robert and Lori. Let's hear it for devotion. Thanks to all of you. Thank you for participating, for connecting. And remember, each and every one of us can always access love and choose love over fear anytime you choose.
And right now I want you to just feel the energy between you and the people sitting on either side of you, and know that love lives there. It's our decision to choose love. And notice the space between Darrell and me and you. That's where the love lives there, and that's the space of our relationship. And to always know that you truly are love, that your natural essence is love. As we finish, I just like to say, really, all you really need is love.